Hello, my name is Maria. I teach English and Sociology at VIS International School. So I became a teacher at VIS International School last year at the beginning of the academic year, and really I can only describe this experience as positive. The staff at the school are very supportive of teachers. I have amazing students, very bright, very interesting kids who I love spending time with. So yeah, that has been my experience here so far. I chose to teach at VIS International School because this place allowed me to keep doing my job, as there were very major changes in my personal life as I was moving half across the world to another continent. I was very lucky to be able to continue doing what I love, which really supported me throughout this process. I chose to study in the UK because of the wonderful academic opportunities this country allows, but also in order to get my education in a cosmopolitan and multicultural society. I guess I got into Durham University through hard work at A-levels, but also I was very lucky to have very supportive, encouraging teachers at my secondary school who really set me up for academic success. For my BA degree at university, I did English, literature and philosophy. And I guess the reason I chose that is because reading and thinking and writing are the three things I'm best at. Teaching was a very natural career choice for me because I have always loved learning, and teaching is a way for me to keep doing that. And that's the thing I love the most about this job, is that I get to keep learning together with my students and discover amazing things about this life and this world. I guess the way I engage students in class is through trying to make the material I teach as exciting as possible. I try to imagine what it would be like for me to learn about this material for the very first time, and I try to apply that to my teaching. Also, I treat my students as equals, as individuals with mind of their own who are entitled to argue with me, to disagree with me. I think that creates an atmosphere of trust and freedom that helps my students to flourish. At secondary school and at university, I was very lucky to have a few amazing, extremely talented teachers who encouraged me to think independently and to study independently. And I take inspiration from those teachers I had, and I put independent thinking above all in what I strive for as a teacher. I think that if I've taught my students to think, to analyze, to not take things for granted, to be skeptical but also curious about this world, if I teach them to ask questions and then try their best to answer them, I think then I've done a great job, and that is something that I think helps me be a better teacher. So as I've said before, I think of my students as equals, no matter their age, no matter their experience. I think of them as human beings like me, who are just like me, trying to engage with this world, to understand this world better. And I think that helps to create a warm and supportive atmosphere that encourages curiosity and learning and creativity, rather than oppresses and makes it hard to express your ideas. So I think there are two key elements to success in online learning. The first one is time management and organization. I make sure that I upload materials on time, that I check homework on time, and I expect the same respect for my time of my students. I think if we collaborate in this way, that creates a steady learning pace. But another thing that's key for online learning is making learning as interactive as possible. That includes using a lot of visual materials, videos, games, making sure that students are constantly engaged in classroom, that they never just sit and listen to material. If students are engaged throughout the lesson, this is something that will allow them to retain the material better.